Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. I think you get what I'm saying. Yep. Oops.
We have arrived. It's very windy and cold Friday morning. We drove through some snow squalls. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we still get a view.
There might be timber rattlers somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I found a sign. Timber rattlesnakes may be encountered. Please keep pets leashed.
Well, that is why I chose this hike in the cold weather.
Yep, that way there's
Because I'm aware that there's quite a big population of them up here. And all the normal bears and carried in, carried out. There's your map. And no more than 6 people on the tower at a time. What tower?
the fire tower, and
That's right.
hopefully I can make it up this time.
Yep, we're gonna take another fire tower off the fire tower challenge list.
Also, there's a bee's nest.
Well, yeah, look at that. All right, so let's get the packs on and get this started, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, and the normal, if you carry it in, carry it out. Please don't litter sign.
We're looking at a little over 6 miles.
Yep.
Doing Tremper Mountain Fire Tower. As much as I'm going to miss my trail runners, I'm kind of anticipating that a lot of places on the trail are going to look a lot like this. It's going to be a steep and sloggy climb.
Yep. Oh, bridge. Sideways bridge.
Right out of the gate. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of climbing. It's hard to tell if you're on a trail or just walking a stream. Huh.
Looks like some sort of spring.
Well, that didn't take long to get lost.
Nope. Not very long at all.
We're turning around to figure out where it was we went wrong. There's a marker. There's where we went. Here's where we're supposed to go. Somehow we missed it. But now we're back on the right path.
Yep. Now we're back on the right track.
And we just have to pay a little more attention. Because we actually were walking up a stream. Well, I did it again. Forgot the GPS in the truck. But other than elevation, which I can look up, it'll probably be just a little bit over 6 miles.
Yeah.
and hopefully clearly marked trails since we took a lifeline away. Well, after that climb in the beginning, apparently you give back some elevation.
Yep.
As we're going right back down to basically where we started from. Only to climb back up. I still haven't seen a trail register, so I have a suspicion that's probably where this is taking us. Sign and a trail register up ahead. So I guess that's where that is. Now I'm curious because on Google Earth I noticed there was a pull-off past the actual trailhead parking. And I assumed it was like an overflow if the parking lot were full. And I'm wondering if there's a herd path that comes directly up from that, so you can avoid doing the steep up followed by steep down. So, something to look into. We're probably 3/4 of a mile in. We're just now registering.
Yep.
Not that I'm complaining.
Nope. Then we follow the sand.
Yep. So here we are. There's an extra pair of socks if you need it. Alright, we are checked in.
Nice.
That book needs a little love.
Yep.
Alright. And it looks like we're still going to be on red. And where's the other one? Is that part of the long path? Huh, okay. I didn't realize that. So yeah, that definitely has to go with the road if this is part of the long path.
The
Yep.
red football and something that says long.
That's part of the New York long path. It's I don't even know. It's like a 100-mile trail or something. And it will merge here with the red for this section. So it probably comes up and joins from down there and then continues on past the fire tower, which we won't be doing that. We'll just be coming back. Yeah. So what do you think?
Ding.
On our way?
Yep. And by the sign, I think we read somewhere down there that the tower, the fire tower, is 3 miles?
About 3 miles, yep.
Yep.
So, let's get it.
Ding.
This is the first New York trail that I'm not in love with. This feels a little bit more like being back home. Good old PA. All the rocks are wiggly and wonky. It's not as bad, but it's close. Add in the wet rocks and the leaves. It makes it stressful. Good thing you have nice calming spots like this. It looks like a long way off to that ridge up there, but that's where we're going. And it looks like the fun's over. Time to earn it. Getting Catskills. I picked this for a couple reasons. One, there's a high concentration of rattlesnakes here. In fact, I'll show you their den that we're gonna pass in a little while. So there's that, and I still haven't recovered from whatever I did to my leg going up table when we had to bail on Pika Moose, which I will see that mountain very shortly. I'm coming back for you. But so we're taking a break from the high peaks. Figure we get the fire towers out of the way. And I knew this one was going to be steep. Other than Hunter, this is probably one of the steepest. But it's already starting to bother me again. So I guess I underestimated that a little bit, but that's all right. We'll make it. But be forewarned if you come up here. It's not much different than doing a high peak. Starting to see some of the high peaks pop through.
Yeah. And we talked about Purple Mountain Majesty. And so that's when the mountain looks purple.
Yeah.
Mountain looks purple.
Kind of like it does right now.
Yep.
Right combination of light and snow clouds. Purple Mountain Majesty. Stuffed in the stuff pouch.
Mm-hmm.
On our way. So that is the quarry. And I think they said it was an old bluestone quarry. But more importantly, the quarry is the home to over 100 rattlesnakes. Now, how did they get that number? I have no idea. And I don't envy the guy that came up with it. But that's what DEC says. So once I read that, that made me not want to come here in the warmer months.
Yep. And I could see my own breath at the bottom.
Yep. You can see your own breath. And that's proof of why it's important to do what we're doing now and stop and drink. You have to remember to hydrate in the wintertime, because that is all moisture that you're breathing out.
Yep.
And you're still sweating, whether you feel like it or not. I obviously am, but there's another difference too. In the wintertime, the air is dry. We'll call that a PSA. Bye, nasty snake den.
Bye.
Onward. More high peaks peeking through, and I'm gonna assume what we did was a switchback, because now we're heading that way. And I'll check and see if I have service here soon, because I really don't know where this fire tower is. I don't know if it's that peak way over there, or that one, or this one up here, but I guess we'll know when we get there if not. Oh, it's the battery. All right, we're back in business. I forgot about the cold affecting the lithium batteries so quickly. So I put the rest of them in my front pocket, and we were just talking about the shelters that we're gonna come across.
Yep.
And how windy it's getting as we're getting closer to the top of the mountain. And how we may utilize the shelters for our lunch. But we gotta get there first, right?
Yep.
All right.
Nothing much worth anything that you could just get there.
That's right.
You have to drive, walk, boat. I think you get what I say.
Yup. Snowshoe.
Snowshoe. That's so cool.
Views are getting better on the way up, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's bear poop.
Bear.
See all the berries?
Yeah. Yep.
So, I guess they haven't quite decided to den up yet. But I don't worry about them at all. And this is a good spot for them to choose a den. They're not...
Very California.
There's the granddaddy slide. It's one advantage of doing this after the leaves are falling. You normally wouldn't get these views on the way up, I don't think. And it gives me an excuse to make Logan stop so I can catch my breath. Although I hear a little huff and puff over there.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Just saying. This trail is deceptive. You get a little break from the wind and then it starts ripping, and now it's really, I don't know if you can hear it, but that's when you gotta start watching what's above you. You calling it? Time for a break?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Pack's off. Alright, packs are back on. We are back on the trail.
Looking for.
Hopefully it isn't too far away. And I was just telling Logan, I'm pretty sure we've got this whole mountain to ourselves today. At least so far, because there was nobody in the parking lot. And I wanted to get here actually way earlier than what we did. Always the case. But because this is a really popular spot.
Yep.
That's why I looked for the overflow parking. But I guess we're the only fools climbing this today. Yeah, definitely not easy. Getting steep.
Yeah.
Getting steep. Whew. Starting to get a little alpine-y vibe now.
Alpine.
Yep. Starting to see some sky.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Ah. Trail Pipe Lane, Tremper Mountain, Catskills,
Yes.
Phoenicia, New York. Woo! I don't know. Fire whistle or something? Sounds different, but okay. More sky. Gotta be close. That last 8/10 of a mile was a butt kicker. You're gonna sweat if it's 10 below. It is steep. High peaks that we've been seeing to our left, and now high peaks to our right. Oh, well, you're too short, but I see the reservoir down there.
Me too.
You do see it?
Yeah, I didn't know if that was a lake or a bridge or something.
Yeah, it's a pretty big lake. Ashcon? I don't know. I'll put it in the video.
Right there.
Right there. Because right now, I'm tired and I'm hungry. I just want to get to this shelter. And I'm hoping it's already up here. But I'm starting to think that this is a false summit and we have one more to climb. Now, we'll see. It is what it is. But that's a great view that you wouldn't get in the summertime. I know the camera's not picking it up, but we'll get the views when we're at the top.
I'm very glad I brought all my clothes up.
Yeah.
What do you think the temperature is?
I don't know. Somewhere in the mid to lower 30s, I think. I will take that off the backpack. I think it's reading me because it's been on my shoulder. I'll take it off the backpack when we get to the top and set it on something and we'll find out. But we didn't make it to the top yet. We decided we needed a break, huh?
Yep.
That's quite the climb up here. So
Very much quite.
feels like a high peak, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Logan,
Wow.
look at that.
Yes.
We have finally made it to the shelter. And Logan's so excited he's running because that means, for the most part, we're done with climbing the mountain for today. The fire tower is about, well, it's right there. 100 feet beyond it. So, before we climb that, we're gonna unpack ourselves in the shelter, have some lunch, and cook up some chocolate goodness for Logan and some coffee for Daddy.
I left us a broom, some sort of birdhouse. That's not a birdhouse. It's box thing.
Yeah,
And a broom with no handle.
a room with no handle and a fire pit. All right, packs off. Woo! Jet oil.
Whoa.
I'm still not sold on these things for winter, but we'll give it a shot today. I'm sure it will work just fine today. It's not that cold.
Looks like a coffee mug with a fire thingy.
That's exactly what it is, actually. Well, I might as well go over it, I guess. So all that stuff is packed in there. That's your little tray for your fuel. And fuel canister on the bottom. That's your little like heat sinks for efficiency. And I normally don't use these, but I guess maybe I will.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Use that. Now, there's two different versions of this. The bigger one has a piezo, and this one does not. So once you put the water in there, you turn the valve on, and you gotta use a lighter or a flint striker or something to light it. So that's the gist. And although it will work better in cold temperatures, you're still burning isopro. So it's not gonna work great. You're still only gonna be able to burn half your fuel. Coffee, or hot chocolate. Little hag action.
Yep. You guys should try Swiss Miss in the mini packets because the marshmallows are so small that you can just. Yep.
And again, this won't pick it up, but not too shabby of a view out of a shelter. You don't really run across that all that much.
Nope. Neither a short fire tower.
Oh, yeah? It's snowing. Kinda.
Yeah, it's raining snow pellets.
It's like, yeah, snow pellets.
It's snow pelleting.
You can hear it on the leaves.
Looks like someone built it a week ago.
For real?
Yeah. The toilet doesn't smell bad. It's in good shape.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good. All right. All right, plan is
Yep. Fine.
leave the stuff here and walk up to the fire tower, right?
Yep.
No more than 6 people on the tower at one time, which shouldn't be a problem, as I said before. I think we're the only people on this mountain, although the cab is open, so I wonder if someone's up there or not. All right, we'll find out. Huh. You want to just stand up and get your bearings? Hang out on this railing for a minute? I'd rather you hang out that way. This is the only way you're gonna fall is down steps. So over here you're completely safe. You know what I mean? See, look, you can grab onto that.
Not that bad so far.
No.
Cab's right there. So
Cab's right
just
there.
back it up.
There is.
Hopefully we could go in.
Mm-hmm. Good job, buddy. Yep. Definitely someone up there.
I think you should be right behind me.
I am right behind you, buddy. Hello to the cab.
Hello.
Look at that, you're almost there.
Just stand up.
Oh, hello. How's it going? You're okay.
Doing good, trust me. If I can do it,
It's the first one he's made it to the top of.
I'm afraid of heights too, my friend.
So we're reaching a milestone here.
This is
And
awesome.
it's closed in, the window, so it's not windy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the fun
We are
part.
reaching a milestone too. This is number 28 fire tower, and we got 2 more to go.
Wow.
30 of them are done
Wow.
in 11 months and 1 week.
Wow, good job.
You're doing awesome. You are doing awesome. Have a seat.
Okay, I think
Alright.
when you go up here, you could really get a view of the reservoir.
Yeah. You can get a view of everything, huh?
Yeah. The stuff that looks like desert.
I cannot believe that the cab was open. Can you?
No?
That like never happens. They said that they get it all the time. Not sure how this is gonna work through the glass, but whoa.
Whoa.
Can I come over here? What do you think of the view? Got a bunch of high peaks, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
I guess it's time to head back down now, huh?
Yep.
All right. Leaving the cab.
Yep.
There's what? we go. I can't believe it was open. Got it.
Got caught.
Bean burrito.
Bean burrito.
Look at that, you're already lower. See? Now, this is the level that has that board on it, so we just don't go over by the board, that's all. That probably scared the crap out of somebody. So I was wrong. We were not the only people on this mountain. There were two other people on this mountain. A gentleman and a lady that are doing the entire New York State Catskill, or Catskill Fire Tower Challenge.
Yep, they've got 2 more to go.
Yes, they just checked this one off and they have 2 more to go, and they have done them all. And I don't remember how many of them there were, but there's quite a bit. So that's something. That is definitely an accomplishment, huh?
Yep.
But we'll be checking our 5 off for the Catskills here. I think fairly quickly, because next week's video includes another one. I won't get too much into that, but it's going to be a good one. It's actually one of my favorites, and I've been putting it off till it got cold, because just like here, that place is also infested with rattlesnakes. You can call it paranoia, but I don't like them. So right now we're gonna gather up our stuff, and I'll collect Logan as well, and we're gonna head back down this mountain. Logan's, well, there's a privy down there. Feel better?
Yep.
Well, you climbed all the way to the top of a fire tower,
Yes.
and now we're just gonna head down. Hightail it down the mountain run, huh?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So we left up there at 1:55. How long do you think it'll take us? We're gonna see how fast we can do it. We decide we're not gonna stop for water. So off we go. We realized how steep it was when you're coming down now, huh? Yep, here's the woods part.
Your left.
I wonder we were huffing and puffing coming up here. This is kind of steep.
Yep.
That's slick. I'd go left. There you go.
I just noticed that right.
Good job. Logan, legit, just almost had a branch fall right on him. It came and hit the ground and broke into like 5 pieces. So There you go. You probably heard me preach about it, but it almost just happened. I mean, that was like, what, a foot away from you?
I just saw it like at the corner of my eye. Just like, whoa.
That was a little scary.
Yeah. Forewarning, don't go near that dude. Now I can.
At the register.
What?
Okay. One last trail pipe lean.
Yep.
We're out. I'm half tempted to hike that down to the road and walk the road back, but I don't know. What do you think?
I think we should go a new way and explore.
Yeah? You want to go to the road?
Yeah.
All right.
At least that wouldn't kill our feet as much.
Yep, let's try it. Hopefully it's the right road. It's gotta be. But that's what we're doing. I am done dealing with all that. And there's that second pull off. So yes. There's where we went. And we are back. Hooray!
Hooray!
Alright. We'll call the mileage check 6.2.
Yep.
And we're gonna go see if we can get to Peekamoose Blue Hole before we go home. And then we're gonna find a McDonald's.
Yes.
And then drive home. But once we do all that, then what are we gonna do?
Hot tub time!
Hot tub time! But there's still more, I think. I don't think it's focusing very good, but killer waterfall.
That's what Cunningham did, not Lula. That's what Cunningham did. How about it like 7 touchdowns? And just for fun, he didn't play the last 4 minutes of the game.
So we're gonna go see if we can see the blue hole now, right?
Yep. Whoops.
Well, if it's still light enough, it's snowing fairly heavily. Not heavily, but. And there's a ton of waterfalls on the way here too.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna grab our headlamps because it's getting dark and go see if we can get to the blue hole.
Yes.
So, back on another road hike, huh?
Yep.
Heading to the blue hole. Little waterfall there. I'll have to get that on the other camera. You are here.
Yep.
Come on down. There it is. The Peekamoose Blue Hole.
Look at the pretty green river.
Mm-hmm. If it were sunny, it'd be blue. But can't really tell right now. You didn't get to see it in the daylight. Well, sunlight.
Yep.
It looks very aqua blue in the sunlight. Very cool. All right, let's go see if we can check out the campsite.
Yes.
So this is where we were going to stay tonight. So we're gonna go check out what the campsites look like so that we know for next time. Number 2 is down here, which is the one that the conservation officer suggested because it was right by the creek. Rondout or something. Actually, he did warn me that the trailer field was close by. So there's that. It is close though. We just have to listen to them all night. So let's go see the other ones real quick. This is number 6. I like 6. You got a nice view of the sky.
Yeah.
So if you're tenting, I'd go with 6. I mean, the ground's a little rough, but you could make it work.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to do hammocks,
Oh, this is 5. I thought this was it.
nope, I'd go with 5. Because this is pretty sweet too. And it's
Yeah,
really not
that's-
far from the parking. I mean, it's like right up there. You got a little fire pit. Yeah, you got lots of trees for hammocks. This would be sweet, actually. And what that means is during that time period is when you have to get a permit. If you're crazy like we are and want to stay out here now, well, you can just do so. And it's free. I think the permits are free. They just try to regulate. It gets really crowded here, so they try to regulate the impact that it has. Plus, you know you have a site then too when you get here. So, I think that we've completed our mission.
Yep. See you next.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.